Hi everyone, Mademoiselle Asphodel, Carol here. Today I have a project to share with you for Dee's Zibbit shop. She's Elegant Embellishments on Zibbit, and Dee asked me to be a guest designer for the month of February. So on this first project, I'll just show you what I used. I used some of this beautiful rhinestone trim. So blingy. Some of this trim, but in pink, and I didn't have any left. It's that super soft chiffon type trim. This one is one of my absolute favorites. It's double lace and organza gathered. This one is absolutely adorable with the flowers. It's really soft as well. The pink flat back pearls are from my own stash. This is one of Dee's trims as well. This is all I've got left of this trim. And yeah, I guess that's it for the trims. So now I'll show you the other items that I used on my project. Some of the other items that I used in my project are one of these rosette hearts from Dee's shop. These flowers that I had in my stash, and I stripped them down to the silk center. And what I did is I took that fluffy trim and just glued it around to make one of these flowers. They're so much fun to make. They're absolutely gorgeous. You can make them as big or as little as you want, but I thought it was such a beautiful combination. These, which I also stripped down to the satin piece. I used some of her pretty little birds. I used some of these flowers from my stash. I used a resin frame, and these I had previously purchased from Dee on her Facebook group. I'm not sure if she still has them currently. And I also used some Lindy's saltwater taffy. So here is my project. And I am absolutely head over heels in love with the way it turned out. What I did as a base coat is I used just the coat of gesso, and then for the second coat I sprayed in some of the Lindy's with my gesso because I wanted a very, very light tint of pink. And it is there. I'm not sure the camera is picking it up, but it's, you know, ever so slightly tinted pink. What I did is I wrapped that wider trim all around the box over the painted surface. I had 3 of these sparkly little hearts, so I put one on each side and one on the front. Also, I forgot to mention that I used a filigree piece from Dee's shop, and I put it underneath the hinges, and all I did to the hinges was just add some gesso, just to give it a bit of a distressed look. Same thing to, that's the clasp, but I did the same thing to the hinges themselves. So on the bottom part, that wide lace, and on top what I did is I used the double lace. So pretty. Then over here we have the rhinestone trim, and these are the flowers that I made with Dee's trim. So I have this one that's a bit smaller, and I have 2 more here in the corner. On the bottom here I used this piece here from Kaiser Craft. It's from the True Romance collection, and I cut it here and here, and then I spliced these 2 end pieces onto it. You can see it here on this corner, but on this corner it kind of got covered with the flowers that I put. So there's a flower that I made with Dee's trim, and these are 2 little flowers that I left as they were. Over here I lay some pink feathers down, and I have crocheted flower with a one of those acrylic centers, and this is where I put the white satin flowers here and here, as well as on the corner here. Then this was from a Christine Adolphe die shape. I've used the heck out of this. I'd love to get my hands on another set. And it reads, "My heart is always with you." And there's the little heart, the little resin heart that I used. What I'm using this for is just to throw in the pictures that I want to scrapbook with in the near future. Photos and ephemera or whatever I want to scrapbook with. Now on the inside, I used the trim, the ruffle trim with the pearls all along the inside of the lid. Here's another piece of paper from that same collection, the True Romance. I'm gonna prop it up here. This is where I used the resin frame and the flat back pearls. This is an image from the paper. This is a rub-on that I used, and there's the bird from Dee's shop. Here's a little heart for a tag or whatever. Then the bottom part is where I used this other trim. Again, I just painted the inside with my tinted gesso. Another piece of the paper, and each of the four corners I used one of these little flowers. I just absolutely love the way it turned out. I'm really, really happy with it. The bottom, I used another paper from the collection, and I just used 4 clear little stones. Oh, it looks so girly girl. I love it. And thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to check out Dee's store on Zibit, Elegant Embellishments. And she was formerly DK Crafts by Dee, and she's also on Facebook. I will put the links below. And stay tuned for my next project. Ciao!